Byrum, thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to see you. You look great. I know you're getting ready for your season. How exciting is it going into your second season with the South Florida Bulls in getting ready for preseason camp?
Oh, it's very exciting. Right now we're just doing workouts and we have fall camp coming in a week. So just preparing myself mentally and preparing myself physically just for the physical demands and the mental demands of fall camp and just eager to get going.
Well, it wasn't long ago you were a star quarterback at Rolesville. It seems like yesterday you were with the Rams and we were covering your games. What was so special about your experience in high school?
Roseville, I mean, it holds a special place in my heart because they took a chance on me. They started me when I was a sophomore, 14 years old, and they entrusted me the keys of the offense and the keys of the team in my hands. And I'm just super grateful for Coach Martin Samick, who's no longer there, and Coach Shoup, who's also no longer there. But they really got me to where I am, and I wouldn't be where I am without them. So just it just holds a special place in my heart.
Well, you were a star quarterback on the field, and we had so much fun covering you. What you're able to do off the field, being such a great student, our scholar athlete, what an amazing award and accomplishment you were able to garner at your time in high school.
Yeah, my mom always preached school before ball. So if I wasn't doing my schoolwork, then I wasn't going to play football. So I knew that I had to devote as much time as I was into football and to school, and ultimately that led to me having a 4.3 GPA and just being able to receive that prestigious award.
What made that award so special for you? I know when the announcement was made, I know there was just a really cool moment there where you received the reward. But what was it like for you?
I mean, all 4 years of high school, you put that work in the classroom and on the field, and just to be recognized for both, like to be recognized as a great student athlete. I mean, it's nothing better because that's ultimately what we're there for. We're there to be a student first, and then an athlete second. So, just that award itself is just, I mean, it's self-explanatory. You want that award.
Well, and any advice you would give to players, because it's hard balancing athletics with school, what tips would you give to somebody that's in high school right now?
Some tips that I would give is just try to create a structure that works for you. I mean, I'm a pretty I have a kind of OCD. I plan everything accordingly. I go 1 to 2 to 3. So that's how I stayed in check. I would go home after practice, do schoolwork, then watch a little film on our opponent for Friday, and just go from there. And just having that schedule, having that something to keep you grounded, keep you on task and on time. Just those things will really help.
Well, and all those skills that you use in the classroom, you could see them out on the football field with how smart you were and how you were a leader for your team. I know there's got to be a lot of special moments for you playing at Rolesville. What are some things that stand out to you?
Probably the first time we beat Wake Forest. I mean, that was just uh, a time where, you're going into the game, we're undefeated, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's going to happen?" Da, 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 da. And we're like, "We're going to go win," and nobody really believed in us. And just having the guys that week all focused, and everyone went out there and did their job to the best of their abilities. That was just an amazing time.
And Byrum, you know about the Wake Forest versus Rolesville rivalry. What's so special about that week and that game?
We're both powerhouses now. I feel as though Wake Forest was the top of the top, and I mean Roseville. We've slowly climbed every single year. So, and plus we were looked at as their younger brother because we branched off from their school. It used to be Wake Forest Roseville. Now it's Wake Forest and Roseville. So, them looking down on us for the early years, is just that embedded rivalry, and that's the game you want to win. Bragging rights. I know for me personally, I had a lot of people that went to Wake Forest. So after winning, you get to say, "Oh, we beat you" and all that. So just bragging rights at the end of the day, and just it is a rivalry because of the fact that we separated from them, and I mean now we're on equal playing field as well.
Well, and this year on Friday Night Rivals, we're covering Rolesville versus Wake Forest. What's your message to your team for that game? What advice would you give your former school?
Roseville, y'all better go out and show out. That's it. Y'all know what to do.
Well, that's going to be a fun one. We can't wait to televise it. But we had so many fun memories televising your ball games when you were on Friday Night Rivals and getting to watch you play. What was that experience like for you, having the opportunity to be on Friday Night Rivals?
It's like extra adrenaline rush. So those were definitely the games that I look forward to. I love playing in front of the TV, and I mean those games were really fun.
Do you remember after the game, did you go home and watch the ball game, or did you wait till Saturday, or did you watch it in class? What was your time frame you went back and watched the game?
Oh, I definitely went home and watched the game that night, and then I watched it on Saturday. So I like to hear the commentary, all the nice things you guys said about me. I'm really appreciative of those, and seeing the game from a different perspective as well.
Well, all the nice things we said about you were true. You're a phenomenal player. We love covering you. It was so much fun going down the field before the game and watching you warm up, talking to the coaches about you. Everybody said so many great things. And to see where you're at now, just amazing accomplishments in high school and now at the college level. How excited are you to start this season? I know last year as a true freshman, started 2 games, big time opportunity, great contributions last year. What's it look like for this year?
Ultimately, goal for myself, I just want to keep growing and keep being the best Byrum I can be. Because at the end of the day, that's all I can do. So just going in there with the mindset that I want to get better every single day, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get better, and ultimately come for that starting spot. Uh, so just got to put my head down and work.
Yeah, and for you, I'm sure you had dreams of playing at the college level. When did it really start for you knowing, hey, this is an opportunity I may have?
I'd say halfway through my sophomore year, because I had been on varsity, and knowing that varsity, I mean, it was a difference from JV, but the only difference was that it was much faster. And then knowing that I could compete with those guys, and knowing that I had 2 more years at that level to grow and get better, I was like, oh, I can definitely possibly make it to the collegiate level as well. So that's when it really set in for me.
And Byrum, you're such a great role model for these players that are in high school right now at Rolesville, but also all the high schools here in the area that know who you are and see what you're doing at the college level and at USF. What advice would you give to somebody that's playing high school football right now that wants to be in your shoes someday?
The advice that I would give is prepare as you were at the next level already. Because there's a lot of people that's doing the bare minimum. I can speak from experience at the collegiate level. Everybody's doing extra because everybody has the dreams, aspirations to get to the next level, which is the NFL. So, doing the bare minimum with your team isn't going to cut it. So, doing a little bit extra, and then obviously staying in the classroom as well, because the classroom is where you can separate yourself. If I mean, it sounds cliche because I remember getting this talk. A coach will take a 4.0 student and an average football player over a very good football player and a not so good student. So just staying in that classroom is just going to be pivotal and ultimately get you to where you want to be.
Well, and you were phenomenal in high school. Now at the college level, such high potential and opportunity for this year, but throughout the rest of your career, what's next for Byrum? What do you want to accomplish in college and maybe after college?
Win conference championships, go undefeated, break almost every passing record, and QB rushing records as well. And then just ultimately, I mean, I think I'm not sure when the college football playoff is expanding but if we have the opportunity lead the team into a college playoff berth, um, and then hopefully make it to the NFL and do the exact same thing there. Try to be the best Byrum I can be, best quarterback, best person, best leader of the community, all that.
Well, we believe in you, and I know that you're going to reach all your goals. And Byrum, for you, now you're at the college level, such amazing atmospheres you get to play in, and just a brighter spotlight on you. But what do you miss most about high school football? Because there's something special, there's something different about playing on Friday nights with your teammates.
I'd say what's different about high school to college is definitely being in school all day and you having your classmates come up to you. Are y'all gonna win tonight? Are y'all gonna win tonight? I'm coming to the game. I'm coming to the game. So just that interaction beforehand and just knowing that you have your classmates support as long with the staff there as well. So that atmosphere is unreal and I sure do miss it.
Well, and for you, I know you're down in Florida now and busy with your college schedule, but how do you keep track of Rolesville and watching them from afar?
So I actually have a little brother. His name is Davis Brown, and he's playing for Roseville. So I stay pretty up to date with it. I have my parents and uh, everyone that is supportive of him contact me, tell me how he's doing, all that, and then Braden Atkinson, he was I mentored him while he was a freshman, and I like to keep up to date with him and see how he's going about things, seeing where his mind's at, and just answering any questions that he may have of me. So uh, I like to I like to stay in the loop a little bit.
And Byrum, I know that you still stay close to the Rolesville program in this area. You came back in town this summer to host your own football camp. What was that experience like for you?
That experience was one that I can't quite put into words. It was amazing to have the kids come out there and take coaching and ultimately have a lot of fun, which is what I really wanted the kids to get out of it. So just knowing that they had fun, seeing the smiles on their faces, and seeing them interact with the coaches and me as well was just wholesome, very wholesome.
And I know one of your former teammates was at camp with you as a counselor and as a coach, and that's Noah Rogers, who's now at Ohio State. What was that experience like playing with him, star quarterback, star wide receiver, and now both of you are at the college level, but also giving back?
I mean, Noah's my guy. I've known Noah since running track. We played against each other at first, and then he came to high school, and I mean, we just clicked. And he wants to be the best. I want to be the best, and I know that when us two are on the field together is real dangerous. So I'm eager to see what he's going to do at Ohio State, and I was just blessed to have him come back out and give back to the kids as well. I hit him up uh, the day of because I didn't know whether he'd be in town or not, and he was in town, and he said, "Of course, I'll swing by because that's just the type of guy Noah is. He wants to give back to the kids, and I'm just blessed that he was able to make that happen."
Byrum, we're so proud of you. Continued success. It was so much fun watching you in high school and now watching you play at the college level. Keep doing big things.
Yes, sir, will do. Thank you.